I'm just wondering if any of the activity that we're talking about is related to something going on Diego Garcia, because my understanding, and it's this thin, is that that's a very important listening post for the U.S. National security site, eyes and ears, spy equipment, so we can keep an eye on that part of the world.
I agree. I've heard reports from a credible source who is deeply involved in the UFO research community, and he has had many people from the military contact him saying that there is a deep underground base beneath the ocean, that a secret space force is and has been developed there, and that it may be in conjunction with a visiting species from elsewhere.
Here you are talking about secret underground bases and a visiting species from outer space, something like that. You're an attorney, right?
Absolutely.
Or is it okay for you to be public about this in your profession on the island?
My opinion is that it doesn't really matter what other people think. Those who know me and know the quality of my work and my advice, and indeed in my personal capacity as a father and a family man and a friend, they can form their opinion of me as they see fit. My attitude, much like yours, George, is to speak the truth as I see it and as I see it fit. So, I have actual evidence or proof, if you will, of my experiences. I've got photographs, videos, other witnesses. All these factors play a role in legal cases, so why shouldn't they apply in the field of UFOs and extraterrestrial visitation?
So you acknowledge it, and maybe you don't advertise it, but you don't run from it either.
I don't, and in fact, I was recently invited to speak at the UFO Laughlin Megacon, which came to me, and it was an absolute pleasure to prepare the slides, the information, and speak about it publicly. You're a personal hero of mine, obviously, because of the Area 51 story and all the subsequent work you've done, which is why I wanted to get in touch with you, because I see an expanding group of credible individuals and professionals who are all coming together to share their stories and to speak the truth, to inform others. The whole point of having knowledge is to transmit, because otherwise knowledge is meaningless. How do we change our civilization unless we see our place within the greater cosmos as we see it? So how do we improve the way that we are behaving towards ourselves and therefore towards each other? Mauritius is a developing country, and I sympathize with the situation that it's in terms of it's a post-colonial country. But that's no longer an excuse. If you see a dustbin and you decide to dump your household waste on a beautiful green space in paradise, that's not acceptable by any standards. So how do we combat that? It's not by punishment, it's by leading by example and showing the right course of action. And I feel that this subject ultimately leads towards spirituality and the sense of self and our place within the cosmos as a whole.